We don't fish for muskies, we hunt for muskies. It's a very enjoyable sport. Like they say, it's a fish of 10,000 casts, but it really isn't. You can catch them, you just have to know them, and you got to know where to fish. Muskies have very sharp teeth. In fact, their whole mouth is nothing but bone and cartilage. But they're a nice long fish, and the older they get, the bigger round they get. But they're the top of the food chain, and they don't fear nothing. You have to work at muskie fishing. I do a lot of dock flipping, just like bass fishermen, and I catch my share of muskies that way. I also do a lot of casting, and I do trolling. All kinds of trolling, fast trolling, slow trolling. Some days you catch them, some days you don't. You just have to work at it and spend your time on the water to know where they're at and how to catch them. But it's knowing this lake. This lake is a little bit tough to fish. They can hire a guide. There's 3 of us down here, and we show you where to fish. And we tell you about the bottoms, we tell you about brush piles. We share our information. We don't have any close season here. Even in the wintertime when the water's 30 some odd degrees, you can still catch them up by the shoreline. You can fish all day sometime and never have a muskie hit. And you'd be fishing for 8 hours, you know, and you're about wore out. And then all of a sudden, you have a follow, and my God, the adrenaline starts flowing again, and you can go for another 4 or 5 hours. I'm after the big one. I want to come out here and I want to catch a 50-incher. These are fish that are very hard to understand, and you don't know what turns them on and what turns them off, and it all comes with patience and perseverance. I mean, you have to keep after it. They're fun to fish for, and when you do catch one, boy, I tell you what, it's worth that casting for 6 hours. I like catching these fish. I can go out here and catch bass all day long. That's no problem. I do like catching muskie, and they present a little bit of a struggle, and that's what I like. It's a fight to find them, and then it's a fight to get them to hit.